Today's Memorial Day. I'm up to feed my little ones. We're going to head to my sister's and then my niece's. I didn't post a whole lot in August. See, I can't even get that right. In August because I was pretty much sick the whole month. Excuse me for the coughing. But all my little ones, they're waiting on me. So I just thought I'd kind of update you maybe a little bit on my animals before I go. Got some brush we need to get rid of. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? After Papa took care of them for over a week, when I came up, I think they were happy to see me again. Are y'all happy to see me again? Huh? Hi, Connie Sue. Hi, Mask. I'll pick up on the inside. I'll do a little chicken TV for a second. I moved, I keep losing count, 20 to 22 of my hens are on this side. We had a lot of rain, nothing like most states, but some of my runs were getting really muddy. I didn't think it was really good for them. So I integrated a lot of my hens. And they seem to be doing just fine together. My little Polish rooster insisted on being over here. And my little barnyard rooster. I'd say that's going to change when I feel up to it, because I want to bring one of my other roosters into this flock. But like I said, I was sick most of August, part of that time in the bed. Went to the doctor, and 4 meds later, I still have a few issues. When you have a low immune system, sometimes no matter what you do, you get sick, and that's what happened. So I really didn't do much of anything in August. My husband fed my animals for over a week because that was the time that I didn't even have hardly the strength to get out of the house. And while I was laid up, some of my tarps got disintegrated. I can't remember if it was rain and storming or what, so I have some cleanup to do around here. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Barnyard. Oh, McDonald. I love him with his little cockeyed comb. I think all my barnyard roosters winded up with a cockeyed comb for some reason. Yes, it just lays over, I know. It's not quite fair, is it? Oh, didn't have the video on them. Yeah, not quite fair, is it? Yeah, you need a little redo. There's my little Polish. He thinks he's king of the flock. But he and the barnyard were raised together, so they get along good. Yeah. Are you talking? I know you were crowing big earlier. My egg production slowed down. Seemed like it slowed down about the time I got ready to take over feeding again. So I don't know what that was about, but That's all right, they needed a break. Elvis. Now he's probably done the deed. He escaped. I came up here yesterday morning and he was like with all the girls and happy as a clam. Weren't you, Elvis? He's ignoring me. He knows what he did. Yes, he does. I try to keep them separate, but he found his way out. Mask has become an excellent little farm dog, haven't you, Mask? He loves to walk around with me while I feed everybody. He loves to be loved on. He says, I'm away from those girls while they're eating, yeah. And he doesn't bother anybody, does he? No. You want to come over here? What are they doing? Here's one of the tarps I have to fix. Here's another one. Did you go in there and see what they were doing? Huh? Did you go in there to see what they're doing? Huh? You talking to Lexi? Hi, Lexi. Yeah, was you talking to Lexi? Come on. Come on. Okay, girls, I'm going to leave you alone for now. I'll leave you alone for now. Goats have ate and I let them out. I put a bucket up there. Giving them a little bit more up here so I can get good at video of them. I was going to show you my baby. He's not much of a baby anymore, Flopsy. Or I should call you Floppy since you're a boy. Hi, Floppy. There's Floppy. He says, let me eat. Let me eat. Mask, what are they doing? What are they doing? Hi, Quita. Hi, Quita. Hi, sweetheart. She's my oldest one. The dogs wreaked havoc inside my runs while I was sick because they got the doors open. Not sure if they didn't tear one of the tarps down. Hi, mister. I know. You're so pretty. Let's walk through here. I gotta get all these rocks and sticks cleaned up. I don't do real well with bending my head a lot. I get real dizzy. So I'm gonna have to get my husband up here or someone else to help me get this cleaned up. What are all the white feathers for? I didn't see none of you missing. I see feathers over there. And I see feathers in one other place. What are y'all doing today? What are y'all doing today, huh? Yeah. Ah, there's another little Polish. Yeah, you're not going in there. Not going in there. I'm looking for Mr. Omi. Mr. Omi. There he is. The one we thought was a hen. Hi, Mr. Omi. And then I have Rod in here. I'm not going to go in because when I go in, they're going to try to come out. Rod, you're a little dirty. Don't you think you might just be just a little dirty? I think you might be a little dirty. You need a haircut and a hair wash. Yes, you do. I hear you. I hear you. And Mask, he just follows me around, and he's very good. He doesn't bother him. He's under the table. This is one of the rooms I'm definitely going to have to clean out. My dogs got in here and they actually demolished my hutch. Hopefully my husband can put it back together. And the top of the doghouse is about demolished, and they brought all kinds of trash in here. I try to keep it closed during the day because right now I segregate my girls in here to eat. Mask can eat out here with me because he'll eat and then he follows me around. But the girls, they fight, so I put one on that side, one on that side. I was putting one right here for Mask, and that wasn't working out. He don't like to come in here with him. I can see why. She didn't even want to eat till the goats came in. She's not going to let the goats have her food. Are you? We're going to have to move this coop because for some reason, see all the mud through here? I'm going to have to get it all scraped up. I'm going to put it in a compost pile because it looks very well fertilized now. In other words, it's about ready to go, but I'm going to try to get it put in a compost pile for next year. And I think I won't have to buy any dirt at all next year because I've got plenty around here. This is probably the worst run. Believe it or not, it was clean when I got sick. I came up here and my tarp was in smithereens. So I don't know if a storm did it or if my dogs got out in here and they ripped it. They did a number on this doghouse too. And see this little egg right here? I have one leghorn I can't catch. And I believe she's laid this egg in here. I'm trying to catch her to put her in with the other hens. So hopefully one day I can outwit her. There's my baby. There's my little Floppy. Hi, Floppy. So that's not quite fair. My ear didn't stay floppy for long. No. Didn't stay floppy for long. Sassy, is that you or Sherry Sue? Y'all are about the same size now. Yeah, you're Sherry Sue. Mask, what are you doing way back there? Huh? What are you doing way back there? Did Mommy lock the gate back there? Thank you for checking. And this is what I see walking back down to the house. It's a pretty day. It's already getting humid. I don't do well with the humidity. I hear pockets barking. I'll pick back up when I get to the side yard. My grass definitely needs mowing. Everything's weeded over. There's my little piggy. I gotta go in and get some food for my other little 4 chickens. This is my little rescue garden. All these plants were looking like they were dying, so I put them in here, and I've actually got a bloom on my blackberry. I don't think I'm gonna get any blackberries this year, and something's got in here and sat on my tomato plants. I was just seeing if I could save any of them. This has to be one of the tiniest bell peppers. I was leaving it on to grow. Better take it in the house because I don't believe it's going to grow anymore. I'm going to call that a midget. My marigolds from Roots and Refuge, when we went back to Arkansas, in April, they about overtook this bed. Next year, I'm going to make sure that I wind up using a smaller variety. Something's ate on this pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that pepper. I'm gonna leave that on there a little longer, just see what happens. And right in here, in the middle of all these marigolds, I've got another little pepper. And these peppers were called Bonnie Green Bell. Bonnie Green Bell. Marigolds turned out beautiful. I've got still a few banana peppers growing. There's another little bell pepper. I see a pepper over here I can pick. My tomato plant, poor thing, it just went wild. When you're sick, it's hard to do anything. I don't have to worry about weeds, but I need to learn how to prune tomato plants because they got tall. And I know there's some tomatoes in here because I've seen them. I see one right down there. I got several blooms. I didn't get a whole lot of tomatoes this year. I think a lot of it has to do with the way I maintained the tomato plants. I know Bev off of our half-acre homestead was talking about taking off the suckers. I have to learn what the suckers are. If I said that in front of Eli, he'd say it's a lollipop. There's that little banana pepper I need to pick. Eli's strawberry plants grew some more and blooming, and Eli's gonna have 5 little strawberries right here. Hopefully they'll get ripe before something eats those. I know I'm feeding wildlife, but I know he'd rather have them himself. On this little Sicily garden, things kind of went haywire too. The 2 tomato plants I tried to save in it didn't do well. Looks like they've been ate on. And there's my blackberry plants. Maybe next year they'll produce some fruit. And as I said, we got a lot of weeding to do. I'll just give you a glimpse at the backyard. We emptied out a room. I've got to go through all this stuff. And Kenny's put up a canopy. But all this is for another video. I just thought I'd give you a glimpse. My herb garden from Renee, when we went and visited her in Michigan, she has a YouTube channel called Little Village Homestead. They're doing really good. She gave Mom and me both a herb garden, and Mama stays here because she goes back and forth between here and another town, so I take care of it for her. And all these plants I gave up for dead, but they're actually producing now. I pulled some out, kept these in here, and I believe they're called, let me see if I can still read it, blueberry cherry tomatoes. And I believe I got these from Jess from the Roots and Refuge YouTube channel when we were in Arkansas. So Jess, I didn't totally kill out my tomatoes. And then I've got some tomatoes here. And all these I gave up for Dad, moved them after I took some out. I'm trying to read what these are. The writing's pretty much faded. But yes, I didn't give up. And some of them did come back. So that's about it for my garden. Next year, I'm sure I'm going to have even a better garden. I consider it a victory this year. I think I'm going to let everybody produce what they're going to produce. Then I'm fixing to clean it out after I do this project that I will be showing you.